So the story told of a young man who's walking up the King's Highway. He has this burlap sack. And inside the burlap sack were these rocks. And these rocks represent a lot of the things the young man was going through. He was frustrated with life and how he couldn't pay for this and how storms had come his way. And he was just going through life frustrated. And so as the young man is walking, he sees an older man ahead of him in a nice suit, and he's carrying this beautiful mahogany box. And so when the young man walks up to him, he catches up to the old man, and he says, "Man, this is frustrating. I'm walking around here carrying this rough burlap sack, and this joker's walking around here in this beautiful mahogany box." So he catches up to the old man, and he's sweating, and he barely can carry everything. And he looks at the old man, he says, "It must be nice." And he says, the old man doesn't even look at him. Because he says, "It must be nice to walk around with this box full of gold." And the old man wasn't even engaged, and he says, "Son, there's not gold in this box." He said, "What'd you put in there then? It has to be something of treasure. It has to be something of value, because this thing is beautiful. And look how I can tell you took the time to polish the box to make sure that the box looked good. I know there has to be something in there, some trophies or something." He says, "Let me hold it for a minute. I want to." The old man stopped, and he looked at the young man, and he said, "You really want to carry this box?" He said, "Yeah, I want to see what it's like to carry a blessing." And so the old man gently passes the box to the young man, and as soon as he hands it to him, the young man falls to the ground because the weight of the box is so heavy. And he's like, "What do you got in here, lead? Iron?" And he said, "No, what's in the box is all my mistakes. It's my family that I broke apart because I was too stubborn to apologize. It's the money I gambled away from my addiction. It is the fact that the shame of my kids not talking to me." The young man said, "Well, why did you polish up this box if it has all this hurt and pain in it?" And the old man, he said, "You made it look like it was a victory." He said, "I had to polish it because I had to keep up appearances." Nobody cared about the weight of the box because they said it was my fault. No one cares how heavy it is. And even though it's shiny, it's literally breaking my back. And so the young man takes his burlap sack and he throws it to the other side, and he reaches down and he grabs the box, and the old man looks at him and says, "What are you doing, son?" He says, "These are my mistakes. I have to carry them." He says, "Even though these things are your fault, it doesn't mean you have to carry it alone." And so he looks at the old man and he says, "Ready?" And the old man says, "Ready." And they pick up the box.